Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I can hear myself. My camera's not working, so this is as good as we got tonight. Hey, Ivan, how are you? My camera's not working today, so this is what we got. That's good. So I'll just be saying, yeah, it's sucky, my camera doesn't work. So I'll just be saying what I'm getting. You guys can hear me shuffle the cards. I don't, Mercury is getting ready to be in Gatorade, so I'm not surprised. But make sure you like the live. And if you would like a more in-depth reading, the prices are pinned to the top of the comments. Oh my goodness. But you guys can post your question whenever you're ready. Hi, Logan. How are you? I said I was going to come on every day no matter what. And here we go. Yesterday I couldn't come on, though, which kind of sucked. But, I'm still on. We're still doing readings. So as long as you guys can hear me, that's all that matters. But post your question whenever you're ready. I kind of hate that you guys can't see me. Because, I'm all set up. It's just that my camera's just not working. I just put the camera on and it's still not working. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Maybe too many people are live. But when you're ready, anyone would like a reading, feel free to post. I'm ready when you are. Today was a long day. I've been trying to get back to working out. And it's okay. Other than I'm weak and I can't do the same things I used to do. So I guess it is what it is. I'm taking my time. I was on the Smith machine and I tried to do a squat and it was just not happening. Not happening the way I wanted it to, at least. So I had to put 10 pounds on each side. Mind you, the bar is 45 pounds. So there's only extra 20 pounds. So I had problems with lifting, 65 pounds? That's sad. I used to lift girls up. I was a cheerleader growing up, so, you know. Hi, God is the way. How are you? Feel free to post your question. My camera isn't working, so I'm just doing the readings like this today. But make sure you like the live, and whoever's not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. But yeah, no, it was pretty wimpy. I was pretty disappointed, but like I had to tell myself, like, you know, it's really been like, I think a whole year and a half since I've done like legs, period. So I can't really get too hard on myself, you know, not too hard. I'm just gonna keep going to the gym, keep trying to be consistent, do what I gotta do. Y'all can post your questions. Jesus Lord, where are y'all? I see 17 people in here, yet we don't have 17 likes and we don't have 17 questions. I want to do a reading. I don't mind talking if you want to hear me talk, though. And we can talk about it. Oh, you know, like I actually was on TikTok and this lady was talking about like how she was just always in tune with stuff. And the way like psychics get commissioned, which I find to be a little wild, by the government, is that they send a psychic message. How wild. And so you get it in your dreams, right? And and when you get in your dreams, you have to find that person because, like, they'll tell you in your dreams where you need to go if you want to be a part of this job. And so, like, I guess plenty of psychics have been asked to do this because has, I guess, something that's been on Reddit or whatever, which is wild to me. But it also makes sense because you don't really hear it. Like, I can't find that on internet, you know what I mean? But there is, like, a whole, like, psychic convention that happens in North or South Carolina that happens every year. And there's, like, a whole, like, license to the government committee of it, and even like witchcraft as well. So it's very interesting. That's the government uses. Actually, the government like is it petitions? I don't know. They hire witches to create sigils to their stuff. Like if you know gray tombstones of like lost veterans, they have like, I think they petition witchcraft people or people who do witchcraft to make the emblems on top of their grave, which is pretty wild. So, you know, this life is a little crazy. But guys, if you would like a reading, please post. Please post away. I'm just yip yapping. If you have any questions for me, let me know. I hate that we can't. I don't know what's going on with YouTube that it just doesn't want to show me my camera. Show you my beautiful face. And I want to do a reading and no one's here. At least no one's posting their question. Who knows if people are here? The way YouTube works, it's like you can have 50 people in here and it tells you it's 0. Then you can have 0 people in here and it tells you it's 50. Who knows? But feel free to post your question if anyone would like a reading. Bobo Boop. Yeah, you can have a reading. You can post your question if you would like one. I'm just hanging out, waiting. Genevieve, will me and Plaque reconcile and get closer romantically in the coming weeks? Hi, Samantha. How are you? Make sure you guys like the live. Will Plaque and Genevieve reconcile and get closer, Spirit, in the next couple of weeks? Will Plaque and Genevieve reconcile in the next couple of weeks? Yeah, I feel like you guys will. I think you're gonna put a lot of things to bed, a lot of endings, but these are for the good. It's to start something new. So you have the King of Cups, right? And then you have the Knight of Swords. So there will be a conversation with him, and this could be like, you know, yeah, I feel that. Like, it seems like he's forgiving you, honestly. Like, I feel like he's really, like, feeling that. Like, he's not really too, I don't feel like he's really upset about it. Like, I don't get the King of Swords out here. But, like, I feel like he's more, Yeah, I think he understands where you're coming from, and I think he's gonna let you know that. Obviously, like that he's not okay with how you acted, but at the same time, like he understands that like maybe at the time you weren't feeling too hot or you felt like you weren't getting what you needed or what you wanted out of the situation, or whatever that clarity was. Maybe like he wasn't showing as much energy or putting in as much energy, and it seemed like it was a little toxic for a minute there. But I feel like he understands um, how you feel. I don't think he's too hurt by it. Stop. I don't want that. Sorry, I'm trying to like get rid of something. But yeah, that's how what I see for you, Humbun. Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like he wants to like release whatever this is and move forward into something better. I feel like with the Three of Pentacles, he wants to work on something. So yeah. Bobo boop. I hope that helped. Thank you so much for asking your question. If anyone else has a question, feel free. Husky, hi. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Samantha. I don't know what's wrong with my... Oh, there it goes. I was going to say, I don't know what's wrong with my chat. No problem, hon. Thank you for liking, y'all. Can I ask if Jay continue to be faithful to me in love? Samantha, will Jay continue to be faithful to Samantha as well? Spirit, did he miss me at work today? Oh, he probably did. Probably just wanted to talk to you, boo. Bobo, boo. But no, Jay continue to be faithful to Samantha, Spirit. Will Jay continue to be faithful to Samantha, Spirit? Jay continue to be faithful to Samantha. Jay continue. Samantha. I mean, I feel like he's gonna try. It's not like I don't want to say that in a bad way. Like I feel like he's gonna try. Like yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Water, which is the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Knight of Earth. So I feel like he's gonna try. That's all I got for you. I feel like he's gonna try. It's nothing personal. I feel like he's a very sly guy. It's smooth. He doesn't really know. Like this is new territory. I feel like there's gonna be a build. He is walking away from things that do not serve him though. So know that he's trying because like you make him want to try to make sure he is faithful and he's doing that. So like just know that like, you know, he could, but like he is really like he's not about it. Like he's really trying his hardest. And I feel like it's gonna take him some time to really like cut off all of his little quirks. So like he might just be the type of guy who will just smile at a woman for no reason or just like you know what I mean? Just like be cute just to see if he could. But like those things are like so second nature for him. He's realizing like, yo, like I gotta chill, like I got a girl. You know what I mean? It's very like, you know, I gotta hang out. But he gonna try. He gonna try to be faithful. Like, yeah. I feel like it would hurt him if he hurt you. That's big for him. Like, it would hurt him if he hurt you in the situation. And so I don't feel like he wants to do any of that. But no, he's trying hard. Like, he's putting in the work. Yeah, Ton of Wands in reverse. I feel like if anything, yeah, there probably going to have to be a conversation in the future, maybe about like how you feel about like just his mannerisms. But like me, that's just warning you to say like try to stay in your divinity, your divine feminine. If that does happen, where you feel like he's kind of like overstepping bounds, because I really just don't think he like realizes like it's not. And I want to emphasize like it's just not personal. I really just don't think it's so like second nature. Like he just don't be thinking. I'm like, sir, stop. Like, what are you doing? You're like, oh my God, I forgot. But yeah, Give this one a little bit of grace. He kind of needs it. Not in a bad way, but like, sir, what's going on? Why are you like this? Okay, Sam, I hope that helped, hun. All right, we're moving forward. Lisa. Are you still here? How will my ex R feel seeing my kittens on social media? Lisa. And you guys, I updated my description to give you all the information on how to book a private reading with me and everything you need to know about me. A little description about how long I've been doing this. So check out the description box because I like literally did it and made it look cute and whatnot. Lisa, are you still here? I'm glad, hun. Okay, I see you're here. Lisa, how will my XR feel seeing kittens? How will Lisa's XR feel seeing her kittens? How will Lisa's... I feel about seeing Lisa's kittens. Guys, make sure you're liking the live. Okay. So R feels, he feels like he's having a little bit of FOMO. I heard. Like, yeah, I don't know if, like, he was there for, like, watching your cat get pregnant or, like, just the discussion of kittens before you got them. But I feel like he feels a little bit of FOMO. Like, man, I wish I was around the kid. Oh, my goodness. I feel like he's very happy, though. Like, he feels like it's, you know, these, like, they're cute. I don't see anything, like, he's not really stressed about them. He wasn't. There's something about, like, him just, like, knowing that this is something... Okay, I was about to say, knowing that this is something you want, like, or something that you would enjoy. Like, that's why I'm like, it feels like it's preconceived or, like, he knows something about this. So, like, seeing you happy about this is just, like, it just, like, makes him happy that you are happy. But I feel like other than that, he's kind of like, oh, you know, she's doing what she has to do. Like, you're working hard. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like he's kind of just seeing you as a very, like, queen energy, divine energy, like very just, like, you look very nurturing, very motherly. It's just very open. He just really likes that energy. He likes that version of you. There's something very innocent, very confident as well. But like I said, I don't know if you've had conversation with him about this before because it keeps on emphasizing like that, like it's like something he's known about you or he would know about you, that something you wanted or something he knew you would get or something like that. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but it just makes him feel like happy for you. All right, Lisa, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see, who's next? Creative. Hello, Creative Arts. May I be added, please? Of course, Starry. Did you post your question? Oop. No problem, hon. I'm glad it does. Let's see. Oh, we got creative. How does the guy on my mind truly feel about me romantically and his intentions and next actions for me? Creative. Hi. Is it Brio Grant? I don't know how to say that. Hey, Grant. How does the guy on my mind truly feel about me romantically and his intentions and next actions towards me? It's okay. I feel like I'm creative romantically, spirit. I feel like romantically, they have some reservations. I feel like romantically, I feel like this is very much like a. I don't want to say that. I need different words. Like a cute. They think you're cute and a little like airheaded, but like cute. And like I say that very like I don't know how to say that, like humbly, like respectfully, because you have the high priestess in reverse. So romantically, they just feel like like sometimes I feel like they just don't like, because I'm not even getting it romantically. It's like I feel like they just don't think that like you follow your first thought sometimes. Like you don't, like you just kind of just be doing stuff. And so they do see like they do see something stable with you. They see something very like stress free, but they like don't know like if you would be a person who could actually like they could settle down with, because it's like a sense of like just not like aloof energy a little bit. I'm getting that they're feeling from you is a little bit of aloofness. Yeah, they're almost like, they like you. I see that they do like you, and you're very like stress free. Like that's the ultimate thing here. And it's almost like with the nine, I have the nine of cups here. Like that's like a wish for them. Someone who's just stress free. They don't really like have to, it's like when it comes to you, they don't have to think so hard, but at the same time they're just like, is this all facade? Like, is this real? Like, this person doesn't seem to be, not like they think, and I don't want you to think that they think any less of you. It's just like, I don't know, like, I don't know if you're, well, creative mind, creative hearts. I don't know if you're a girl or boy, but it's almost just like if you were a girl, I'd be like, I'm just a girl. You know what I mean? You just be doing stuff. But I feel like you just do you. You're very much in your own world. You do what you have to do for you. Like there's a method to what you're doing and how you get things done. I think this person is just like, that's interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god. The cards just flew. I think their actions towards you though, hon. Let's see, their actions. Okay, Aiden. I think they're gonna like keep working on it with you. I think that's where their actions are right now. They're gonna keep working on it. They're gonna see what you have to offer. I don't really feel like they have very much that anybody that they're talking to. Um, I think you're probably, yeah, probably the only person they're talking to. But I think their next actions is just to see where this goes with you. I think they're like learning a lot from you, learning how to leave certain things behind. So yeah, yeah, I feel like they feel in a good place. Airheaded, yeah, airheaded. There we go. That's the word. Just a little bit. It's like, how do you get to and from work? But it's not. It's not like in a bad way though. I don't feel like it's bad. It's like, oh, like, oh. I don't even want to reference a dog, but like, when like dogs like they see their what's it called, their reflection for the first time, and they're just like, oh my god, my reflection. Like it's like I don't know. That's kind of like what I was getting. It's just like just sometimes you just be you don't be on here on planet Earth, but it's okay. They still want to. They kind of just want their next action is just don't feel insulted, creative. I feel like they like that about you. Like that's why they're just like, is this I'm trying to be as nice as possible, but that's just the energy I'm getting. It's just that they love you. They like you though. Like that's just like Yeah, forget. They like you. Like, they think you're very, like, wholesome. It's just they just don't know. Like, that's just it. They just like, I don't know. Like, is this a person who could be in my life forever? Like, what was that girl from Wizards of Waverly Place, Harper? Harper, like, it gives a little bit of Harper energy. Just a little bit. Not too crazy. If you ever seen the show. But yes, we're moving forward. I hope that helped, Creative. Thank you so much for being here. So Creative, we're gonna go down the list. If I have time to do more free ones, I can do another one for you. But if you would like, you can also donate as well. But I want to make sure we get to everybody, okay? All right. Next we have Starry. How does JP Aries feel about me? I wonder whether he will ever talk and want to be friends. He's kind of disappeared. JP. Starry. I'll never forgive Kylie Jenner for naming her daughter Stormy. I'm sorry. I'll never forgive her. I'm sorry. Like, I'm like, of all the names, I just feel like Stormy is like, you could have named her Storm, All right. Sorry. Got distracted. JP Aries feel about Starry. How does JP? You guys make sure you're liking the live. And if you have like a question, feel free to post. All the information you need to do to donate to see if you want a more in-depth reading is in the description box. Sorry, you're funny. It was kind of like, just gave like that kind of energy. JP the Aries. How do they feel about Starry? How does JP the Aries feel about Starry, Spirit? JP the Aries feel about Starry. How does JP the Aries? Oh my goodness. So many cards just popped out. Okay, how do they feel about Starry? So I have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Swords. We'll pick one more card. And then we have the Fool. Okay, what are we working with? How do I think they feel about you? Well, you have the Magician here. I feel like they feel like you're definitely someone who's very abundant. You know how to do things, but I don't feel like they would like to move forward with you. Just because I feel like they don't really know how to be around you. I'm getting. Yeah, it just seems like it's like if they were to move forward with you, I feel like it just seems like they feel like it would be, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, the reverse. I feel like they think it would be a lot to move forward. It would be like a lot of work. I don't think they're really wanting to do that work. I don't think they're there in their life to be doing work like this. Can you clarify the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like if they were to do this, it would just come off as like very immature energy to try to do work to be with you. I think like they would have to fix a lot of like things in their life that they're just not really in the place to fix. Do I feel like they are going like eventually going to open up to you about like why a lot of work. I'm not that difficult. I don't think it has to do with you. I think it like has to do with taking care of you. Like, cause I feel like they feel like you're very like magnetic. You can handle a lot. Like, of course they would want to give you a opportunity, but I feel like it would be only rooted in like sexual things. It wouldn't be rooted in like actual like liking you. And I feel like that's kind of why they disappeared. I think they realized like you're just not someone they could do that with. It can't be like, a casual thing with you, especially because I feel like they do like you. With the Six of Swords, yeah. Yeah, I feel like they're they're leaving this behind with the Six of Swords and the Lovers in reverse. I feel like they're leaving this behind. They kind of just like, they just don't want to lead you on. I think that's basically essentially what it is. They just don't want to lead you on. I just don't think they're very serious with stepping forward. I don't think that's what they want. I think they're really serious about like going to other people. Um, just being very, they're not, the energy doesn't feel like it wants to stay put. This energy kind of just wants to do what it wants. So I feel like that's kind of why they disappeared. They just kind of want to live their life. Like, they just don't want to be held down. But I feel like they also don't want to lead you on. So I think that's where that energy comes from. Yeah, I don't feel like they think it would have worked with the both of you. Um, I feel like it's very much like doubtful energy. Like, it wouldn't work. Things wouldn't work together. This person's too abundant. I would have to take care of them. I'm not in that place. This is going to be too much. Very, very overthinking energy. Yeah, basically they want to be with other people because you're harder to please, basically. Right? Yeah. That's kind of what I was getting. They just don't want to stick around. This is kind of a lot of work. They don't want to do that work. They don't want to move forward. I got the Pentacles in reverse and the Wands in reverse, the Knights. They're not even showing any effort of moving forward. It's very like shut off energy. I'm sorry, Starry. Yeah, Chrissy, you can just post your question and I'm going to go down the live and answer everyone's questions. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. That too, we can reach 1,000 viewers. But we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. And even though my camera's not working today, I usually have my camera on. So make sure you stay tuned for any live reading because I'm doing them for free. And all I ask is for a follow or a subscription, all that good jazz. All right. KZ Vibes, are you still here? Vibes. Hi, Diamond. I'm doing good. How about you? Thank you, even though it's driving me nuts. I don't mind it, but I'm just like, okay, when is it going to go away? Because I'm like, vibes. KZ Vibes. What are VP's truest thoughts slash feelings for me? We've been dating for over a year, but he's short with words when it comes to deep conversations. Ooh, VP's truest feelings for KZ. 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 Let's see. This is when I would be like, you should get a love reading. I'm very expensive, but get a love reading one day when you're ready, because this is some energy. I feel like their truest intentions with you is they feel like you are the one for them. That's their truest intentions. Now, are they going to do that work to be with you is the question. Because I feel like, yeah, they have a lot that they have to accomplish when it comes to their emotions, their feelings, and just being honest with themselves. And I feel like you are definitely someone they love and see, but I'm not sure if they see you in the future. And that's where it's just like they really do feel like you're their soulmate. But with the Lovers in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse, I feel like they're realizing that like this might have been just a delusion, which I don't want to say that because, like, you know what I mean, like, but like that's kind of what it's giving. Is like they're realizing yeah, this is not what they thought it was. With the world in reverse and the Knight of Fire, I just don't feel like I'll have too soon. Yeah. I just don't feel like they want to move forward in this. It's just because they don't feel like it's gonna work out. Like it's like they feel like they have this alternate like way of thinking. Yeah, like they're going to try to work out with you, and like it's not emotionally going to be sufficient. But it's just like it can't be emotionally sufficient because you're not being open to it. So it's just like what. So yeah, I mean, you're in your energy. I feel like you're standing tall with the Queen of Wands here. So it's just like he's definitely like loves you. Like I don't doubt that at all. But it's the action of like stepping into a relationship. I just feel like there's a lot of blockages here. I mean, personally, do I feel like you should continue? That's completely up to you. You know what I mean? I feel like this person may just eventually get to that place, like it depending on like how much you want to be there. But I just feel like like you guys are both kind of opening up to like this kind of just being, yeah, like it just maybe that's not your person and he's thinking like you are not my person and whatnot. I got the King of Water in reverse, so I mean it's really up to you. You can, I feel like this person will always truly love you. They will always respect you. They will always have love for you. But with the King of Water in reverse, I just don't feel like they're going to open up to you. They're just not going to do that. They're just not in that place. They still haven't learned that lesson. And so therefore, like with the King of Cups in reverse, he just can't be that emotionally stable person for you. I feel like you do have like a wish come true coming through, so you might, separation might be good for you because it might just bring you something you want. But I just see this like as more of like a karmic, unfortunately, than like a soulmate. Just like someone who's like you're just supposed to go through just the time period here. Yeah, but you have the Magician, so I mean you can make anything happen, and you do have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You can make anything happen. So if you don't want this relationship and you want something different, you can have that. But you also can stay here. Like I'm not saying this person won't ever change. It's just the timing is quite long. Like I feel like you're very much like next week this better change, and this person's like give me 2 years like to figure out what I want. But yeah, like I just don't like Spirit's just saying choose whatever, like you're justified in whatever you want to do here. I feel like you can move about the cabin and like you're not gonna be like, oh, like I regret leaving. Like it's not gonna feel like that. Or if you stay, I don't think you're gonna regret staying, but I just think it's gonna be like a lot and over a long period of time. And that's where it's just like, do you want to do that? But like even if you do, it's like you might not get everything you want, and that's where it's just like, ugh, that's kind of where it sucks. So you have the Two of Cups, so I do feel like an emotional conversation is coming, but with the Three of Cups in reverse, it might not go the best of ways. So, I wish you nothing but the best, KZ vibes. And if you need a love reading, feel free to reach out. I offer, they are $250 for about 2 hours. And we sit, we talk, we chat. You get to ask all the questions you want to ask. You got about almost 2 hours in your time. And we go through it. Only reason because we end up, like, it used to be a lot cheaper. I think like half the price. But every time we did like readings and stuff, it would always go over the time. And then people would have to end up paying anyway. So I just changed the price to 250, so we could go 2 hours. You ask all the questions you want to ask. We get deep. I have so many different cards, and yeah. But yeah, if that's ever something you guys are ever interested in, feel free to let me know. But we are moving forward, and I hope that helped, KZ. All right, who's next? Is it Chrissy? Chrissy. Is Chrissy gone? Yeah, they retracted their message. Okay, I guess, is creative me here? Creative. Yeah, let me know. Just feel free to like this video, and I'm gonna try to put them on all my videos. My email's in there, so whenever you guys are ready. And I also offer gift cards, so if you guys want to gift me, you let me know. Phoenix Rising, feel free to post your question. What's going on? Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate it. Make sure you're liking, you're subscribing to the channel. Any good news coming for me over the weekend? Any good news? I'm glad it did, KZ. Good news happening for... Any good news happening for Phoenix Rising over the weekend, Spirit? Any good news happening for Phoenix? Yeah, oh, sorry, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm sick. That's what happened. I'm sick. I'm not feeling too hot. It's been like 2 weeks now since I've been sick, so I'm not as like dying as I was last week, but I'm still not over it. Any good news coming over the weekend for Phoenix Rising, Spirit? Any good news coming for Phoenix Rising? Any good news coming for Phoenix Rising, Spirit? Any good news coming? Good news coming for Phoenix Rising. Okay, so Spirit's saying like there might be, you might be getting noticed soon. You might be getting seen by someone important, and this is because you took a risk at something this weekend. I don't know if like maybe you're trying to get something done, or like you go do something or help someone and someone kind of notices you and was like, yo, like they'll be like, hey, I like that, like can you tell me more? And I feel like this kind of is a helping hand. I feel like someone's just noticing you. This could be in any kind of way. I'm not sure what you're doing this weekend, but I feel like you're getting noticed for whatever you're doing. And this is because you just decided to do something different and switch up your schedule or do something out of the ordinary. Maybe like walk down a different, you ever hear about that? Like walking down a different way. I'm working. Yeah, maybe you get noticed at work. Yeah, this could be just like noticed at work more, and talked to. And this could be this weekend you're doing something that gets you noticed, and then the conversation happens later. But yeah, no, I feel like you're getting noticed, and this could be like you could be receiving some financial help with this noticement, or you also could be just being told like how you're just doing a good job. Like I said, whatever you're doing, you're just being noticed for it, and like someone's very interested, and they want more information from you, and they want you to talk about it with more logic and more certainty, because they just feel like you're very wise and you'll understand what's going on. But like I said, I just feel like you're just gonna be noticed for this. I don't know if like you've been asking like for something to change, but I feel like you do have angelic help here. Yeah, when this happens, I feel like things will be moving a little bit quickly. Maybe you point something out that not other people seen, and it kind of gets you recognized a little bit. But I feel like with that, you're kind of like moving differently, or moving. Guys, you can just post your question in the comment section, okay? And make sure you like the live and you subscribe to the channel. I'm checking. Yeah. I feel like you have transporter. Yeah, so it just says that there's a lot of things that are happening and moving forward with your career. So, this could be travel for work, or perhaps you need to take actions for some financial manner. So I feel like, yeah, you're definitely getting noticed, and you're definitely changing things up. You're going to be changing things up within the next couple of weeks. So just look forward to being a little noticed for your work that you're doing, okay? That's what's happening this weekend. I hope that helped, Phoenix. No problem. Everybody can get a reading. Hi, Tasha. Hi, Ms. Scouse mouth? Miss Scouse? Is that what it is? Scouse mouth? Miss Scouse mouth 82. Did I pronounce that right? Do you talk in the scouse the scouse accent? Let me know. Oh, you're from Bo's channel. Hey, thank you so much for being here. I didn't even see that. I appreciate that. Bo is great. Make sure everyone checks out Bo. I'm a scouser. Oh my God. I thought so. I like look up your guys's first of all, I'm in love with your accent. Like I just watch your videos like on TikTok all the time of people who have like Scouse accents. And I don't know why people hate on y'all so much, because like I watch other Brits talk about in the UK, like talk about like how they hate Scouse accents. But I'm like, they're like the coolest accent. Out of all the accents, I think the Scouse is the Scouse is the coolest accent. But yes. I just think it sounds so interesting. But yes, we're gonna do thank you for coming by from Bo's channel. We're gonna do Miss Tasha, because she posted her question next. There's been some distance between me and Elijah over the week. What's going on? What's going on with Elijah and Tasha, Spirit? What's going on with Elijah and Tasha? Okay, this is interesting. Does he have a good relationship with his family, Tasha? Not really, no. Yeah, I kind of see that. Because, oh my God. Mm-hmm. No, I definitely see that. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, okay. So, Sorry guys, I had to recollect myself. But yes, I feel like whatever happened, they were taking care of family stuff. Um, we're Boston, Liverpool, and the friendliest place you can visit in the UK. I love, like, the accent. Of course, yes. I think he was taking care of some family stuff, Tasha. I feel like whatever this is had his mind in a tizzy, had his heart, just pulled at his heartstrings. That's why I was like, I don't feel like it's coming from you. I feel like this is more like his family. Whatever this is, maybe like they had conversations or they had a blowout. It's just a lot of people are having conversations with him. This could be just like a release of someone. Yeah, this was just like this could have been a conversation with someone where it was just about emotions. Maybe it could be about you, or just about like maybe his mother, or just like a mother figure in the household that's not as open as they would like to be about whatever situation. I just feel like that's kind of what's happening here. It's a family. It seems like a family situation that has taken over. So it's kind of got them. Yeah, it has them stressed. Nine of Swords. And the Sun in reverse. I feel like they're gonna come talk to you about this. Yeah, I feel like they're getting intuitive hits to speak to you about what's going on. But I think that's just what's happening. That they're not in the best space right now when it comes to their family. It just really has them stressed out. And like I said, it could be about a mother figure, or a mother figure is stressing them out. Okay, Tasha? I hope that helped. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh. I was going to shuffle these all wrong. We're moving forward. Thank you, Tasha. Yes. I love that accent. Know that I love that accent. Like, I absolutely adore it. I love different accents. I think the accents are very interesting because it's the way you would say the word in that language, but in English. So I can wonder what the Scouse language was before. Like, you know what I mean? Like what it was before, like it got into the modern times. But I think it's cool. Let's see, we're moving forward. Hi, Mr. Cal. Let's see. Thank you for liking, Mr. Cal. Well, the idea I gave my mom to get a conversation with my brother help heal their relationship.